feeling you? No. That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? We have when villains are high-key valid. I'm trying to think if I can think of any villains that were high-key valid. Honestly, Miguel O'Hara from Into the Spider-Verse, he's high-key valid for doing what he's doing. In a way, he's high-key valid. But let's see who else is
Sports,
high-key
movies,
valid.
TV shows, books. If you read, I don't do that stuff. I don't know how to read. But yeah, dude, there's lore everywhere. And even me and you have some lore. Anyone can have lore. You just gotta go do some trauma. Stories usually have a protagonist, aka the hero, and an antagonist, aka the villain. And in a typical story, the hero is always good, a character of morality, a noble being. And then the villain will be portrayed as some hating ass nigga who just be causing damage because they feel like it. Or they might have some weak ass reason, like them losing the race on field day back in 3rd grade, which directly
I agree. I feel like a recent villain, who they would have been justified, but they later on just like really fucked himself over. The electric dude from Invincible, like he had a justifiable reason until you like it's shown to you that this nigga works with the government, so he knows the truth. It's like, okay, fine, grief aside, and then you go and you kill your wife and child, and you're mad at me? Come on, dude, what?
Called him and lose John to the fastest kid in school.
Oh,
Lowkey, that story kind of valid though. I'd be mad at having me too, twin. Don't worry. But every so often, there's a case where the villain hate is truly warranted.
Shadow
like,
was
they
a good,
might
was
still
an
be bad, but you
too.
can completely understand it. In other cases, the villain.
You know what I'm saying? Shadow was an understandable villain. Oh no, let's lower that shit again. The fuck? Let me lower my own thing so I can't hear myself on my headset or some shit.
Was actually the good guy all along. Just mad, misunderstood.
Just for a little bit. Nah, yeah, man. Let's drop that down again. Close that up. There we go. Plug that in. I hope it should be right. Okay.
Might still be bad, but you can completely understand it. In other cases, the villain was actually the good guy all along. Just mad, misunderstood. And I got hella examples of these two archetypes in this video. But before we get to that, please sub. We're nearing the 10K goal. So actually, like, yeah,
why is he my right ear? Fuck, my left ear.
Thank you. All right, on to the video. First example, and the most known and common example of this archetype in recent history is Killmonger, which doesn't
understandable
even
type shit.
The comics or
Killmonger is an understandable villain so far. He's 1-0. You know what I'm saying? There might be some of the people on the list that I don't agree with, but Killmonger was definitely. Let me tell y'all a little story real quick. I saw Black Panther twice. The first time I went to go see it, I went to see with my uncle and my little brother. And as you see, I need glasses. These are not for aesthetic. These are not streaming glasses. These are my everyday glasses that I need to see the world. If I don't have these, I can see. But it's more like a muddy, you know? Like everything's a little blurry. So we go to the movie theater. We go to whatever theater it was. That's not the point. My uncle got the movie in 3D. No lies. He didn't get it in 3D. Did he? No, he didn't. We go to the movie theater. We're watching the movie. It might have been 3D, honestly. It might have. Why else would I have 3D glasses with me? Because I literally I think we just came from like church or something like that. But anyways, one of those two things. But anyways, we go to the movie theater. Me, my uncle, my brother. We go there. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have my glasses. I just went to church. And I don't wear my glasses at church because, you know, I don't read. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So like any other movie, I can just sit back. I can enjoy what very little I can see. Like right now, I can't really read the fact that it says when villains are high-key valid. I have to squint my eyes because if I have my eyes like regular, it's like, you know, a little difficult to see. And if I could show you how close I am to the computer, you would be like, damn, this nigga's blind as a bitch. Shut the fuck up. So, like I was saying, so I'm alright, cool, da da da. Then I find they got subtitles in this bitch because they're speaking a completely made up language. And I'm like, ah, shit, I'm cooked. And I'll tell him, I'm okay, cool, I can thug it. That's probably a one time thing. It was a multiple time thing. I tell my uncle, I'm like, hey, I can't really see. I don't got my glasses on. He gonna hand me 3D glasses, hence the reason why I'm thinking the movie's in 3D. And 3D glasses don't mean shit if I can't see. So I went the entire movie unable to read any of the stuff. Couldn't read a thing. Thankfully, my 8th grade class was going to see the movie a week or two later. I was lying my ass off to people that, oh no, I didn't see it, I didn't see it, I didn't see it. It's not like I had a social media or anyone knew or anything like that, but like a lot of people I said that, oh, they had seen the movie, and man, I haven't seen it yet. I'm really excited that, because technically speaking, I didn't lie, because like I said, I can't see, and we were in the back of the theater, so yeah. So technically, did I lie? I didn't see the movie. I heard the movie, but I didn't see it though. You know what I mean? But yes, Killmonger is one of my favorite villains. It sucks that he was a victim of Marvel's "the villain must die" trope, because we could have gotten some good shit like Black Panther 2. We could have had it be like he hears in the whisper that T'Challa died and he wants to take over or something like that. I don't know, man. But we got Namor and Shuri, so.
Everything Killmonger did was warranted. Was he a hate-filled ass nigga? Yes, but like, how
Absolutely.
can you not be after what Wakanda did to his pops? The king literally pulled up to him in his father's crib in Oakland and slimed out his dad while he was outside running hoops with the boys. Don't get me wrong, I understand why T'Chaka was upset, because Njobu was literally selling vibranium to Claw, which betrayed all of Wakanda and is a big no-no. But instead of dude, he should have just locked him up and took in younger Killmonger because he's innocent and was Wakandan himself. He's your people.
That is true.
And the worst part about this is that Njobu was T'Chaka's brother. So you slimed out your blood brother over these crimes and left your nephew out and about in Oakland, California, all alone? That's a death wish. Because what if bro started banging sets? He wouldn't have made it past 25. So Killmonger wanting revenge against Wakanda and making his entire life goal to achieve it is definitely understandable. I messed with Wakanda, but that was some peak hole stuff by T'Chaka. And bro had a...
And then he cursed us with the Killmonger dreads, which... Oh, the Killmonger dreads.
nerve to live the rest of his life as if he was some pure loving man. This next one y'all might not see initially, but for real, trust me on this one.
Okay, let
that
me
short
hear.
chef from Ratatouille. Yeah.
I don't
Official
know.
name, Chef Skinner. That man was 1000% correct. I don't care what
I don't
anyone
know,
says.
man. I don't know. Chef Skinner, from what I remember, he didn't have a good reason. Was he like the protege of the previous owner or some shit? That's all I got, really.
I understand the message of Ratatouille is that anyone can reach their goals and pursue their dreams. And they represented this with Remy having a natural ability to cook delicious eats. But like, if we look at this from a real world perspective, not even that, but just a logical perspective, this gotta be the nastiest shit ever. I love this movie, and it's one of Pixar's best ones. But to act like a rat cooking your dinner isn't nasty as hell would be insane. Remy was throwing down the entire movie when he was controlling the redhead nigga under his hat. But as soon as he would start doing it completely by himself, I was having enough. This is like Magic Johnson
Understandable.
tampering with a blood.
Understandable. Okay, I see the point.
Donation. You just can't do that type of stuff, bro. You can't be moving like that. Rats are some of the nastiest creatures on this planet, and I fear Remy is no exception, bro. The level of disgusting he has is just unfortunately down to his species. Clean rats don't exist unless you master Splinter. That nigga got drip, he stayed trim. But the rest of you nasty ass pets gotta go. And by the end of the movie, he had his whole family helping out in the kitchen. It gotta be funky as hell in there. And the chefs were just letting it happen. Like, people luckily found out that it was going on, they was not going for it. And the restaurant closed down because of that, which was the opposite of Skinner's goal. Like, he was a hard ass, but in the end, he just wanted the restaurant to stay open and remain successful. And Remy screwed that up for him completely. Third, we have...
Okay, not wrong. It is No, you're not wrong. 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 You're not wrong.
Magneto from X-Men.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How could I forget Magneto, bro? Magneto, bro. That. Come on, dude. Like, can I get the speech? Oh, let me see if I can find the speech, bro. Magneto, X-Men, 90s. Ah, fuck this piece of shit. Yeah. No, 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 no. Oh no, is this one with him in court? Oh, it is, right? I hope this is the right one. Hope this is the right one. Hope this is the right one. Hope this is the right one.
Bigot. Ingrate.
Nah, 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 nah. Here we go.
These acts prove Magneto's guilt beyond any doubt and offer a preview of the zeal with which he would resume his quest to dominate this planet should
Future where humans we sing this song is a refrain, but to Ash. As a boy, my people.
That I want y'all to really listen to what he's saying. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. So we're gonna look at this, and then we're gonna look at the one that we're just looking at, because this is what happens beforehand. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I was in X-Men and I hear Magneto, I low-key would have switched sides. I low-key would have, bruh. Like, Magneto was spitting. He just one of the best for his people, you know? He was one of the best.
People's homes were burned to ash because we dared to call God by another name. Then my people hunted me with those who had once hunted them. I was a freak, born a mutant, an abomination to their misnamed gods. In history's sad song, there is a refrain, believe differently, love differently, be of different sex or skin, and be punished. We sing this song to one another. The oppressed become oppressors. Xavier knew this and dreamed we could change, find harmony, a future where human and mutant could relinquish the past and finally... You claim justice is overdue, but so is healing.
Your words, while kind, do nothing to heal those hurt by your crime.
And your soundbite indignation will not heal mutant wounds. You build robots who hunt us, collars to chain our power. Humanity must
Like, come on, bro. Like, you trying to tell me this nigga gave you the speech, you're not gonna be like, you know what? I'm tired of being an X-Man. Because even when Cyclops crashed out, I'm gonna see if I can get this shit, because I'm probably gonna have to cut this whole thing out, honestly. Because one of my clips got hit with a copyright claim from Disney. And it was like a 2-second clip from Rockstar. That's the reason why. So,
Protect itself. Protection. That is extermination. Have only ever acted to avenge crimes against my people, as you act to avenge those against yours today.
If that were the case, are we truly to believe then that in the face of what you consider to be extermination, you would walk Charles Xavier's path?
Not the worst thing that's don't go Magneto's way, don't you think?
fuck? What the fuck? Anyways.
It's not what we wanted.
Lies. This is your dream. My kind splayed before you, powerless and afraid. All the X-Men have done is use their awesome power to protect a world that hates and fears them.
Like, come on, bro. This is a Holocaust survivor. I hope I could say that without getting in trouble. This is, well, I shouldn't get in trouble because the word is so weird. This is a Holocaust survivor, bro. Holocaust survivor who doesn't want, like, imagine that. Like, you were hated by one guy, right? You were hated by a small mustache man for the sole purpose of whatever, right? If, he couldn't get some lady or whatever the fuck it was. Right, so he's like, man, Fuck all that. Burn them all. Right? And he just does unspeakable, disgusting crimes against humanity to your people, right? You survive that. And, okay, great. But you survive that, and you go from being a regular ass human to something that not only do humans, right? Not only do your original haters, but then your own people hate on you too. He could have been like the Captain America for the Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? They could have like, yes, we have someone who's gonna stand up for us. Someone who's like, no, my people will not go through this thing again. But instead, all they saw was like, oh, he's a mutant. Nah, he can't be one of us. Even though he was one of us, you can't be one of us. Because you're a mutant. So you had his own people work with their ops to hunt you and your people down. Right? Like, the fuck, the enemy of my enemy is sometimes not your friend. Right? And it's like these niggas lay their lives on the line day in and day out. And what makes someone like Magneto different from Spider-Man? Now let's talk about it. Like, how these niggas in New York don't know Spider-Man not a mutant? They don't know that. They just love him though. But Magneto and them, some of them you could tell, because like Beast and Nightcrawler and stuff of the sort. But still, lay their lives on the line every single day, day in and day out. They don't ask you for not nothing. Not nothing but just respect. And y'all can't give it to them. This nigga is justified, bruh. Let's continue the rest of the clip.
Behold the reward. What must we do to be good enough? Is this the high road's destination? If so,
And it's the fact that this was only the second episode too, bro. I gotta rewatch the show. I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta rewatch this shit.
I say as I have
Shit was amazing.
too many times before, never again.
He has another speech. Yeah. And see, he's crying because he's crying for two reasons. I feel like the reason why he cries for two reasons. One, it's like he wanted to be good. Charles entrusted him to lead the X-Men where he could have won with Cyclops, Wolverine, etc. But he wanted to show Magneto that there is a way to go forward and be good. Right? So it's like you're crying because you not only lose your best friend, you're essentially like letting down your dead friend because he had such high hopes for you, and you're like, damn, bro, I'm going back to my old ways. And it's like, I wanted to do this for you. I wanted to really honor your legacy, but they pushed my hand,
Ingrate, sycophant, worm, small, I could smite you with a step. There was a time I would smite you all for what was done to Storm, but today I have saved you from your own. For an old friend has challenged me to remember this view of Earth, how vast it is versus how small we make it. Charles Xavier entrusted me with his dream, and it does not ask you to love or embrace my kind as your own, but merely to accept that this is a shared world, and that my kind, like yours, have the right to live in it. I am trying to be better. Do not make me let you down.
United Nations stunned the world this week.
Like, come on now.
All right, so obviously we know a lot of stories.
Let's see. Right here. Here we were. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
They're starting to stay open and remain successful. And Remy screwed that up for him. Last example, where the humans were right, we was wrong as hell in this situation. In the Marvel Universe, there's this blatantly racist situation where humans hate on mutants, aka people born with insane power sets and abilities. And although a good portion of these mutants save the world from threats time and time again, humans literally don't give a damn. Like, they'll still hate their guts and protest to kill them all. And you can say, well, Teeth, maybe they're just scared of them. They're scared of the mutants. Okay, being scared does not make the racism valid, as you can very much clearly compare to real world scenarios. And the worst part of this is that the humans would glaze any other hero, even the ones with real powers and abilities, as long as they weren't born with them. For example, the Fantastic Four. Them niggas are literally treated like royalty in the universe. Same for Spider-Man. Like, the dude is literally sticking to walls, and in some cases can naturally make web out of his body.
You can't do that, huh?
No. And it's not like Peter Parker's identity is public, so they have no shot of knowing whether or not he was born like that or not. They don't know.
That's literally what I was saying, bro. Literally what I was saying.
But they still choose to love him. But then they hate on the natural born mutants. Like, that's just some cooked stuff right there. At the end of the day, Magneto's goal is to just prevent his race from being decimated to smithereens. And the way he sees to prevent this is to have complete dominance over humans. Now, if I was in Marvel, would I want this? Hell no! But I can see why he wants to do this. It's only because humans wanted to do this to him and his race. Like, if humans accepted mutants and didn't try to destroy them all, I'm sure they would have someone as powerful as Magneto on their side. This next one might be a true hotshot to y'all, but I got Bowser and Mario. And y'all gonna swear
I don't know
he's
nothing
not
about
good, and nothing he does have merit, but let's be honest. Let's just be real. He don't be kidnapping Peach, dog. Peach is Bowser's sneaky link, and she wants the world to think it's kidnapping because how do you look going for Turtle Dick? Mario has saved Peach approximately 68 times, and every time he saves her, the most he gets is a kiss on the nose or some weak ass thank you message. Like, it's clear he ain't clapping no buns. We know, cause look at how Luigi be with Daisy. You know he clapping them cheeks. To make matters worse, if Peach didn't want to get kidnapped, she would have definitely upped her defenses in some way. To go 40 years of getting kidnapped by the same nigga is completely absurd. The icing on the cake is how when Bowser Jr. pulled up to run a fade with Mario in Mario Sunshine, he called Peach his mama, and Peach's reaction was genuine shock, and it came off as if her secret child was exposed against her will. And I know at the end of that,
that's crazy though. Mama Peach. That's crazy.
Game, Bowser confirmed that, yeah, she's not his mom. But her reaction was sketchy as hell. The cherries on top gotta be the ending to Super Mario Odyssey. If she really messed with Mario, she would have easily took his flowers. Look at this scene, what is she doing? But instead, she got mad and walked away. Like, miss, one of these niggas kidnapped you. Kidnapped you? Oh yeah, alright. And the other one saved you, and you gonna shoo the hero away? She definitely going for Bowser anytime he calls, and Mario just don't have the balls to see it. Luigi probably singing no role model to that nigga on a nightly basis. Like, it's bad out here, bro. It's getting really scary. Bowser not evil for real. He is just in a 40-year situationship that's gone way off the rails. Just like me for real. Next, we got Red Hood. Now, Red Hood isn't...
No, definitely. Extremely valid. Extremely valid.
Necessarily a villain. He's an anti-hero. But when he wanted to kill Joker, some iterations wanted to pay him as somewhat of a villain, which is just cooked. Cause Red Hood is Jason Todd, who used to be Robin. And he was the same Robin that was tortured and unalived, and that abuse lasted for at least 2 years, if not longer. This goes for the Arkham universe at least. I don't know about the other ones, but hey man, regardless, he was seemingly left for dead by everyone. As Batman, I wouldn't let that slide. I would have found my boy and saved him before the second day. That's just me though. But Bruce not like that. Hashtag fraud watch. And when Red Hood
fraud alert,
Bruce
fraud alert,
unaliving Joker, he just swore to his soul that he couldn't do it because if he did, he would be no better than him. Nigga, yes you would. If you unalive Joker.
Cause what's that thing? If a killer kills a killer, the amount of killers in the world stays the same. But that doesn't make sense because if a killer kills a killer, that means that there was 2 killers. So if the killer killed the killer, the amount of kills in the world would drop to being 1 because now there's only that 1 killer left. But I guess, it's like if the killer kills the killer, then the amount of killers stays the same as when another killer kills that killer, then it's always just being 1 person. If that's what they mean, then okay. But it's like, it's the motherfucking Joker, okay? This isn't some run-of-the-mill dude. This isn't the Riddler. This isn't the Penguin, right? This isn't someone that's challenging you intellectually or someone that is just very financially backed up. This isn't Black Cat where they're just stealing jewelry and stuff. This isn't Two-Face where it's a mental disorder. This is a nigga that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I can say what I want to say and all that stuff, but like, you go look at this nigga rap sheet. I don't know, man. Throw it away the fucking key and, you know what I'm saying?
You prevent
Another villain that was low-key valid, Thanos.
so many other issues from happening.
I hope he's on the list.
And in other cases, the world. Keeping Joker alive unalives more people than not keeping him alive. So what the hell are you talking about? Joker deserves to be gone, and Bruce should have did it a long time ago. You can't change my mind.
Exactly.
Next, we have my favorite NBA player of all time, Kevin Wayne Durant. On July 4th, 2016, he joined the Golden State Warriors, who was just fresh off of a 73-9 season and a finals appearance, but choked to the Cavs after Bron, Kyrie, and K-Love pulled off an insane 3-1 comeback. They had Draymond crying in the car on the way home, calling KD begging to join. And bro deadass did it. And what makes it worse is that this same Warriors team beat his OKC team in the same way in the conference finals for the West. Nigga couldn't beat them, so he had to join them. But honestly, looking back, this move was genius. Weak, but genius. Because let's be real, KD was the only skillful player for the majority of his OKC tenure. Like, imagine getting a call asking to go play with Stephen Curry and then saying no to stick with Russ. I love Russ, but come on, let's be real. Like, no, bruh. KD looked at Russ, sighed at his bit, and packed his bags. He got out of there. Call him disloyal. Hell, call me disloyal for this analogy. I'm not, though. I'm mad loyal. Bad Jones hit me up. Must be of age. But I can understand him leaving. This same move got him 2 rings along with 2 finals MVPs. And you can say they're Mickey and they're not real and super team this and that, but there's been other super teams that dominated and never got shat on for it. Plus, eventually, as time goes on, the way he won won't remember as much, and it'll be more about the fact that he won in general, as it is for most all-time greats. So shut up, Hope. Last but not least, we got Caillou. Caillou's
brother. How you gonna justify Caillou? How you gonna do this shit, bro?
Evil little brat does not need to be studied despite popular belief. It's all because his parents forced him to be bald. Growing up, there was much speculation on why little bro don't have no hair. And people came to the conclusion that he had cancer, which is very sad and depressing. But then it was confirmed that he didn't, meaning that this bald yee haircut was just his parents being evil and giving him the canon event of the treacherous skin fade, which as an ex-skin fade haver is evil and unforgivable. I see.
If that's the case, then he's not lying. He's not lying. You know what I'm saying? As an ex-skin fade man, as you see, I've got, you know what I'm saying, full head of hair now and all that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Full head of hair, don't care. You know what I'm saying? Full head of hair, all real, all natural. I've been growing this motherfucker out for the past 2 years, nigga. Sorry, past 3 years. This is 3 years worth of hair, nigga. I understand.
Like he wants new stuff he do now. Like everyone else in the fam got full heads of hair except for him. Even his pops don't got that weak ass fade, bro. Whoa!
Okay. Understandable.
領域展開無料空所